14 people have been shot dead at a tavern in Soweto in the early hours of this morning. The 14 victims have passed away in hospital. Police are still combing through the scene of the incident in Orlando East. Several others have been injured. Gauteng Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Elias Mawela joins us live from the crime scene in Soweto this morning. Lieutenant, thank you so much for your time and thank you for joining us this morning. Can you confirm the shooting incident as well as the number of people found dead?
Good morning to you and good morning to your viewers at home. Yes, I can confirm that early hours of this morning, around 12:30 in the morning, we received a call to say that there was a shooting incident at Newzroom Tavern. It is in Newzroom section. So we were informed that 23 people were injured. When we arrived at the scene, only to find that 13 people, actually 12 people, they were on the scene, confirmed death, and 11 were taken to hospital. On arrival, another person died in hospital, and a few minutes ago, I was just informed that the 14th person also passed on in Krisani Baragwanath Hospital.
Well, Lieutenant General, have eyewitness accounts been able to give us any further information regarding the assailants who, I'm assuming, opened fire on these patrons?
Yeah, the primary investigation suggests that, these people, they were just enjoying themselves inside the tavern. And then all of a sudden, then they heard some gunshots. Others, they thought that it's outside. And then when they see that some people are dropping dead inside, others pretended as if they are also, injured or dead. They fell on the ground and so forth. And some of the people, when this shooting has stopped, started running out of the tavern. Unfortunately, 2 people, they collapsed outside the tavern and died there. All what we know that is that the way people escape with a white quantum. So this is what we have thus far. But our detectives are hard at work. Intelligence community, we have deployed them to can collect as much information as they can. And our detectives have assembled a big team, integrated one, which is hard at work collecting the evidence on this crime scene.
Yeah. With the information gathered so far, Lieutenant General, can you tell us if anything is giving an indication that this was a targeted incident, as in the assailants had a particular individual in mind when they opened fire?
Thus far I cannot tell what may be the motive or what is the reason around the shooting. But all what we know is that the person or the persons who fired those shots, fired randomly, so didn't target anybody, was just firing randomly. 2 female members who are injured, they are still in hospital, and the rest, the deceased and the injured, are male people.
Now, you mentioned that the assailants managed to get away in a quantum from the scene. Can you give us any further information with regards to the suspects and whether or not you have any leads already when it comes to this particular investigation?
Yeah, for now, because of my detectives, they're still hard at work collecting evidence on the scene. I don't have much information to can give, but what we know is that they've used the white quantum to can escape, and rifles were used. We have picked up some cartridges of the rifles and also of the 9mm. So it is clear that these people, they were determined. When they came, say they were determined, they wanted to kill. For what reason, nobody knows. For now, we'll continue with investigation until we establish the motive.
Yeah, well, Lieutenant General, this incident is coming hot off the heels of another similar tragedy at the Enyobeni Tavern in East London in the Eastern Cape. In that particular instance, we know that youths were tragically killed. Can you verify the ages of the individuals who passed away this morning?
According to my detectives who are currently in the cordon crime scene, they estimate the age limit between 19 and 35 years.
Lieutenant General, thank you so much for your time. We are going to leave it there. That is Gauteng Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Elias Mawela giving us the latest update there in our breaking news story. 14 individuals found dead at a Soweto tavern in the early hours of this morning. We will, of course, continue to bring you the latest from that developing story as and when the information becomes available.